Good evening, I'm Klaudia Czerwińska and you're watching Ukraine Brief. It's been 1,356 days since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. And we begin with an update on continuous Russian attacks as more were reported overnight. Russia launched 7 missiles and around 67 attack drones. The Ukrainian Air Force reported intercepting 52 of the UAVs, but did not clarify whether the missiles had been shot down. 15 strike drones hit 9 locations across the country. In the northern Sumy region on Sunday, Russia launched an attack that damaged apartment buildings, houses, warehouses and vehicles. According to the State Emergency Service, all fires were extinguished. No injuries were reported. In the neighboring Kharkiv region, 8 people were wounded after a Russian airstrike overnight on November 8th. According to officials, the strike destroyed a gas station and damaged several vehicles. Russia continued its attacks across Ukraine's Donetsk region over the weekend, striking residential areas and damaging private homes and administrative buildings. 3 people were killed and at least 8 were injured, while dozens of houses, vehicles and public facilities were destroyed or damaged. Also, in the Donetsk region, an Austrian journalist and a Spanish reporter escaped a drone attack on Saturday while traveling with a humanitarian group to Kostiantynivka. The team jumped out of their vehicle moments before the drone exploded. The car was damaged by shrapnel. No one was wounded. 2 women were killed and 12 others, including 2 children, were wounded in an overnight Russian drone attack on Dnipro on November 8th. The strike destroyed apartments between the 2nd and the 6th floors of a residential building. Ukraine has imposed rolling power outages across most regions after Russian strikes severely damaged energy infrastructure, including thermal power plants, leaving Kyiv and other areas facing prolonged blackouts that have disrupted transport and services. Russian forces shelled the Kherson region again this morning, damaging homes and wounding at least 4 civilians, according to local officials.
It was flying here in a way that was just horrifying. Almost my entire roof is now covered with a tarp. Yesterday's strike damaged our power lines, and we were left without electricity. The gas main in our neighbor's house was also damaged. Everything there has been shut off, and now it's okay, but the gas pipe is still damaged. This time, thankfully, I was spared, only a hole in the roof. Their damage is so much more severe. The blast wave went down that street and the back houses were affected.
Ukraine's energy sector has been hit by a major corruption scandal as investigators expose an alleged shadow network that infiltrated the country's largest state-run power producer. Ukraine's National Anti-Corruption Bureau, NABU, has uncovered a large-scale corruption scheme involving senior figures linked to the state nuclear power company Energoatom. According to NABU, 5 months of work and 1,000 hours of audio recordings have documented the activities of a criminal organization.
Among the currently identified members of the criminal organization are a former advisor to the Minister of Energy, the Executive Director for Physical Protection and Security of the Energoatom National Atomic Energy Generating Company, a well-known businessman, and 4 individuals working in back offices. The main task of the criminal organization was to obtain illegal benefits from contractors of Energoatom.
According to the Ukrainian outlet Ekonomiczna Prawda, investigators allege that contractors working for Energoatom were forced to pay kickbacks of 10 to 15% of contract values to stay on approved suppliers list or to receive payments. The network was reportedly coordinated by businessman Timur Mindic, former energy official Ihor Mironiuk, and ex-Energoatom executive Dmitro Basov, who are accused of controlling key procurement and staffing decisions through a shadow management structure. Ukraine's energy minister spoke with reporters in Kyiv today about the ongoing investigation into alleged corruption in the energy sector, which, according to the National Anti-Corruption Bureau, concerns nearly $100 million.
I hope and am confident that the investigation will be conducted objectively, without prejudice, within the framework of the law, and appropriate decisions will be made based on the results of this investigation. I hope that the openness of the investigation will not affect our international partners, but reassure them that we are open to any actions that are taking place.
The lights went out at the Mariinsky presidential palace in Kyiv as President Volodymyr Zelenskyy was giving an interview to a correspondent from The Guardian, but were quickly restored after power was switched to a backup generator.
So we've seen some crazy stuff in the last couple of months. Russian. Oh, hello.
Hard times. Electricity.
Electricity is gone.
Not everything.
Okay, good. Oh my God.
Це вирубається, да?
We're switching to generator right now.
Ukraine carried out an aerial attack last night on the Russian city of Taupse, causing a large explosion in the vicinity of the port. Social media footage shows the explosions that occurred at the area of the Black Sea port believed to be caused by Ukrainian sea drones. Taupse, home to a large oil refinery and port, has been a site of repeated Ukrainian attacks. As a result, fuel exports from the port have been halted since November the 2nd. And that's all the latest news from Ukraine for now. Thank you so much for joining me here for Ukraine Brief, and I hope to see you back here on TVP World for more news and features in just a moment.